Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will be discussing yet another topic, and again, in most of the interviews, either it is a front-end developer interview or it's a back-end developer interview, database interview, or full stack interview. This R part, yeah, React part, and MERN technology, where whatever front end we are going to implement, normally nowadays it is being created using React, lightweight, and again, there are a lot of other things that are related to React. Because of this, React is now the first choice of creating any front end web application. So, normally, you should understand why React is so much popular, and for every web application creation of the front end, React is required. So, there are some things, again, it is not a normal JavaScript. The way we were implementing our now normal JavaScript, there is architectural difference, plus there are some new concept. So normally the question is asked like, what are the features of React? So the first thing is JSX. So the way we are now writing HTML and the way we were writing HTML earlier, there is a lot of difference. Now there is one simple file of JavaScript, and within that JavaScript file we are implementing this HTML, and this is called JavaScript XML, JSX. So it's a syntax extension, and now this syntax extension allows us to put our HTML code within the JavaScript to make it lightweight. So one page within, and again it is full JavaScript, and again we are embedding our HTML code. Now the question will be, if it is JSX, will it be easily understood by client or the browser? Because the browser is the one which learns or which understands the JavaScript, and then it converts it into the functionality. So again, JSX is not directly readable by any web browser. First of all, JSX needs to be converted to JavaScript, and then that JavaScript is usable by the browser. So it's not direct. So there is a Babel interpreter or compiler that converts the JSX to JavaScript. Then next part is the most important part of React, is it is component based. So now it is not a single page. A page now consists of different components. So the good thing is, suppose you have a header component, you have a footer component, you have a left component, you have a middle component, or you have a body component. So these are different components that are managed by different files. So if there is, in terms of debugging, if there is any issue in header, so we are not going to make changes in all the application, because it is based upon different component. So we will be just going to the header component, we will update that component, and then the issue will be resolved and we will be able to see this. So single page application concept started from this React or Angular, but again Angular is again full-fledged framework. Again, React is a library, it's a lightweight library, and there are a number of other features also. The other part is virtual DOM. So whenever you make any changes, so document object model is the concept where we have different HTMLs, there is child, parent, all those things. So instead of making any change, it creates a virtual DOM, and then it compares the actual DOM with the virtual DOM. So if there are two components, or if there are two DOM elements that are updated, so instead of updating everything, it just goes to those two things that are updated. So you can see, in terms of performance is highly optimized, because now we are not going to refresh all the document object. We are just going to update the document that has been changed. And the other next important part is one-way binding, just to make it simple, fast, straightforward. It doesn't goes for two-way binding that is done in Angular. It's one-way data binding. React's one-way data binding keeps everything modular and fast. And all those things, because of this, it is optimized, performance is very good, and based upon that, this is a choice of most of the web developers who are going to learn this front end technologies. As I told you, this JSX, it is not directly used by the browser. JSX is specific to React. You can embed your HTML code with a JavaScript file, but in order to convert it, we use this Babel. So Babel is a transpiler that converts JSX into JavaScript, because JavaScript is one that is being understood by the browser. We talked about virtual DOM also, and again, React is a library, it's not a framework. So again, lot of overhead that is there in Angular, it doesn't comes with that. And again, we have, this is implemented based upon the ES6 JavaScript latest standard, and we have events, we can create new events, again all the asynchronous, we have state management, so we can call the different APIs using Axios, Fetch. So all those things we'll be discussing in our new video. Basically, this was the introduction of React, its concept, and somewhat like how it is different from Angular in terms of its implementation, in terms of its structure. So friends, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.